Okay, can we talk about the elephant in the room now? If you want to improve your health, you're going to have to cook. The problem with takeout and restaurant meals and processed foods is all the added sugar, rancid fats, and low quality ingredients that are used. Chefs are not usually taught nutrition and don't realize the damaging effects of seed oils, farm raised fish, conventionally grown beef and chicken, the dirty dozen produce. In general, these foods are not high vibe. Large food corporations and restaurants need to make a profit, and so they cut corners where it may not be noticed. You can still eat cake, cookies, burgers, Indian food, Italian food, whatever you'd like. It's just a matter of making it yourself from high quality ingredients. Did you know that you can make a delicious flourless chocolate cake with sweet potatoes instead of cane sugar? It's true, and it's pretty easy too. Even my 2-year-old likes it. But when you get one at the restaurant, it's likely made with hormone-laden, ultra-processed dairy products and loaded with cane sugar. With just a little bit of guidance and some practice, you can really make anything you like with healthy ingredients at home. You see, some sugars are better than others. Maple syrup is loaded with minerals and antioxidants, whereas high fructose corn syrup is just empty calories. High quality, unrefined oils like olive oil, avocado, and coconut oil are actually good for you, making your skin supple while supporting heart and brain health, whereas oils like canola oil, shortening, and margarine not only contribute to heart disease, but the body just doesn't know how to process them efficiently. They are quite literally toxic. Now, I know most of us are still going to go to the store and buy some processed foods, and that's okay. This is where it becomes super important to learn to read labels. A good rule of thumb is the fewer ingredients, the better, and you should know what they all are. Like I said in a previous video, if it doesn't make sense up here, it's not going to make sense to your digestive tract. In general, though, it's vitally important that you learn whatever skills you need to take control in the kitchen. Healthy food can be made well so that it's absolutely delicious and made with love. And it's easy. Here are just a few tips to make this journey a little bit easier. 1, if you're a planner, plan your weekly meals and get your shopping all done in one trip. Or if you're like me, I'm not much of a planner. Tip number 2 is to just keep your freezer and pantry stocked with some basic healthy foods that can be enhanced by fresh ingredients that you pick up at the store. Frozen organic fruits and vegetables are often less expensive and super easy to pull out for yummy foods like soups and smoothies. 3, keep it simple. I love simple foods made with just a few ingredients. Blended vegetable soups are one of my favorites. Broccoli soup can be made easily with frozen broccoli, olive oil, onion, and broth, or creamy butternut squash soup can be made with just squash, coconut milk, and salt. Cheesy potato soup with potatoes, onions, nut milk, and nutritional yeast. Delicious. It's a matter of a little bit of skill in the kitchen, but we can troubleshoot that. It's easy. And smoothies can be made in just a few minutes from frozen fruit, banana, nut milk, and a little almond butter. You get the idea. These are all super simple and they're tasty too. Tip number 4, cook in large batches and freeze. There are lots of meals and condiments that freeze well and are great to have on hand. I like to batch cook things like black bean burgers, shredded chicken or pot roast, meatballs, bone broths, different kinds of gluten-free pancakes made from things like lentils, rice, quinoa that I then use for gluten-free open-faced sandwiches throughout the week. Spreads like hummus and pesto. So easy, so delicious. Then I use all of these foods as a base along with quickly prepared vegetables. 5, similar to batch cooking. Make enough to have leftovers and eat it for lunch the next day to cut down on cooking. I like to make a huge tray of roasted vegetables and then eat them in different ways throughout the week. Make them into a soup, use them as part of a Buddha bowl, in burritos, or paired with pasta or rice. Yum. 6, use a slow cooker. I love using mine to make delicious stews, curries, and pot roast. It's so incredibly easy. Just quickly prep and toss all of your ingredients in, turn it on, and you have a delicious meal ready in time for dinner. The more you cook, the better you'll get at it. And until it becomes second nature to easily prepare delicious meals at home. Cooking for yourself is the single biggest thing you can do for your health. In addition to being a health coach, I'm also a nutritive chef, and you can find lots of healthy recipes on my website. I'm here to help you. If you need a little more hand-holding, let's set up a free call. In the meantime, let's meet back here tomorrow for our last video so we can talk about the importance of keeping yourself accountable as you make the shift toward a high vibe, healthy diet. I'll see you back here soon.